everything stated in this video is my opinion and my opinion only. And just like everything else in these cases we discuss here on this channel, everything is alleged. Hey, you guys. How's everyone's Monday? I know it's late, but I've had a lot to do today. Our dishwasher is finally coming tomorrow. We live in a really small town, and when it comes to needing installation and all the stuff, it takes forever for them to finally get someone over here. It's been weeks. So we have to deep clean the kitchen still because I've been working and doing all kinds of stuff today, and it's just been a really freaking busy Monday. Like one of the busiest Mondays I think that I've had in a super long time. It's not over. But I needed to keep on schedule and at least do this one because this interview is only like 20-ish minutes long. So I don't feel like we're going to be here for very long. Less than an hour is what I'm predicting, which is awesome because it's already 9 o'clock and it's late. Oh my gosh, it's so late. I know for some of you it's like really late. For some of you guys, it's really, really early. It just all depends. But for me, I probably shouldn't have done it this late. But we know what? We're just going to get through it. We're going to get through it. Hey there, Carla. How are you doing? Hey there, Gina. I'm very interested in the person Ashton. I don't know who that is. Is there an interview of theirs out somewhere? Let me check Connor's page real quick. He hasn't posted another one for a couple of days. I don't know who Ashton is. Let me know where you saw that. Hey there, Sweet Pea. Oh, don't blame you. I'm tired too. Hey there, Nash Ash. How are you doing? Hey there, Caitlin. Ice Queen, Nomadic Duck, Maggie. So much corruption. How are you? Hey there, Dale. Geriatric. How are you? Hey there, Becca. Rowe. Part, how are you? Saldade. Hey there, Tina. Hey, Layla. How are you? B. Pelosi. Hi. Hey there, Natasha. I think I said hi to Maggie. Hi, Maggie. Hey there, Crystal. Billie Jean Blast. How are you? Crime and Chaos. How are you doing? Caramel Lucifer. So to add a second major to my degree. So I'll be graduating in about a year and a half with my BA in psychology and my AS in criminal justice. That's a lot of work, girl. Congratulations. That's going to be awesome whenever you're finished. It's going to be well-deserved. That's going to be a lot of work. Hey there, Claire. How are you doing? Good morning. Hey there, Elizabeth. Hey there, Tracy. 3 a.m. That's crazy. Oh, girl, go to bed. Go to bed. Hey there, Clowns for Days. How are you? Oh, thank you for the 5, Layla Guggen. How are you doing? Thank you so much. My son's asleep. Got my crafts ready. Listening to something while doing something else is like the only way that I can do anything, I feel like. Hey there, Rosie. How are you? Core Till Death. How are you doing? Oh, hey, it's Pete from Murder Middle Mayhem. Oh, hey, how are you doing? How are you? Why are you over here from a different name? What are you doing? How are you doing? I hope you're doing okay. Hey, RV. Hey there, Lisa. Riley. Hey, Alf. I'm going to say hi for another like 2 minutes and then we're going to get started. Hey there, 1,000 Julys. How are you doing? Hey there, Keith McConnell. How are you? What? I wish I could find money when I'm cleaning, but I know it's just mine. Never just like somebody else's money that I find, doing anything. But finding $50, that's crazy. That's crazy. What? I just realized that you said that. You haven't opened your dishwasher. You've had it for 3 years. That's crazy. Well, I try to like not do the dishes as much as possible because I bust my ass all day long to work. So that's my like 17-year-old's job. And it's just been real hectic without the dishwasher. And like we never have silverware clean. It's just a lot. It's a lot. And the dishwasher, the way that they heat stuff, like it just makes it more sanitary too. I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. I don't like people in my house, bro. I hate service calls. I hate whenever I have to have Spectrum come over here and some random ass freaking dude has to walk in, not only into my house, bro, into my bedroom, because that's where the stuff is. Oh my God. At least this guy literally just like comes in the door, like the kitchen door, the counter, the dishwasher. Like he's got to walk 10 feet into my house and like no further. But I just hate having people in my house. I really do. Hey there, Chris. How are you doing? Not notified, Kelly. Well, it was also like last minute. I just set it up at like 9:20. You predict an hour and 10 minutes. Okay, I'll track that. Let's track that. Let's go ahead and get started. We've been live for about 10 minutes, but I know like 4.5 minutes or so is that countdown. If I can put my headphones on. Okay, let's do this. All right, put a one in the chat if you guys have already listened to this one. Oh, I know. Oh, I can't stand it. I can't stand it so much, especially since all the people are guys. Like the electrician people that have showed up, the people from the furniture places that have showed up, the people that have come to work on my washer and dryer before, all of them dudes. And it's just, I don't want no dudes in my house besides my kids. I don't want no damn dudes in my house. It'll be all right. Get this over with. So they don't ever have to come back. You know how much they try to charge you for like taking something off? $50 for them to load it into their truck and take off with it when you know they're just going to repair it and resell it. You know how much they charge you if you want them to move it from inside your house to your garage? $40. No, thank you. My ginormous child will help me take that dishwasher out to that garage. What? Wait, what? Damn. They're wild. They are wild. And they get away with it. Oh my God, they get away with it. It's okay though. It's okay. I had a lot of help getting this situation taken care of. So it's totally fine. Okay, I don't think I have to change this thing. Okay. There's that and there's that. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I don't know if he says anything different. I don't know if there's anything new in this interview. So let's find out.
Okay, this is Detective Sergeant Mike Van Liven with the Idaho State Police. It is 12/15/22.
Oh, me too.
And I am here with who was a pledge class member with Ethan.
Hey, welcome.
So you could tell me the first time that you met Ethan.
Ooh, it's gonna be hard to recall, but it would probably be the first day that we were like brought to Sigma Chi from the day that we got our bids.
So for Rush is when you met him?
Rush, yeah. Essentially like after Rush.
And how would you characterize him? I mean, what did you think of him when you met him?
Just like a very goofy big guy. I don't know. That's like the best way I can describe him, I guess. Super nice. Very outgoing.
Yeah, everybody seemed to like Ethan.
Was he abrasive at all, or negative with people at all? Or?
No, never.
Did you ever see him have any confrontations with anyone?
We got in trouble one time, but that was for some, like, he was just being a drunk idiot. He like took a picture with someone's mom. It was like slightly inappropriate, and everyone got upset about it. But that was about it, really.
What? Ethan took an inappropriate photo with someone's mom? Is that what he just said? That's unexpected.
Did you ever see him have any confrontations with anyone?
We got in trouble one time, but that was for some, like, he was just being a drunk idiot. He like took a picture with someone's mom. It was like slightly inappropriate, and everyone got upset about it. But that was about it, really.
What? That's random. He took a photo with someone's mom, and it was slightly inappropriate, and everyone got mad about it. That's okay. That was not expected. Not expected at all. Thank you so much for being a member, Christina. I appreciate that so much. That's a very weird statement. Okay.
That was like it was meant to be completely harmless, but it just came off the wrong way.
You're ridiculous.
So did you know his family members?
I knew before,
I don't know about that.
but I was slightly like friends, more so by association with him. Yeah.
Did you ever go anywhere or do anything with Ethan?
Gym a couple times.
Do what? Yeah, but nothing that she's come out and said we can validate or verify even all these years later. Not a single thing. None of the people that she's put into these stories. She's changed all kinds of things. Even the way that her daughter was contacted has gone from a phone call to a text message to a snap and back and forth. There's been a lot of inconsistencies. And now I know that we know that now, like they were, like obviously they were sending messages through Snapchat to people, but none of this stuff has come forward. And her daughter didn't even know these people directly. So she definitely wouldn't have been anyone to have gotten these messages. She didn't know anyone. She didn't know anyone. Nothing's come out. Literally nothing. That could change. All I know is that all these years later, no one has said a word. Nothing has stayed the same. And it's just a lot. So all I remember is the basis of the story still being that she was in Pullman to see her child. And there was someone staying with her kid in the house that her daughter was staying at that was no longer a student anywhere. She was a graduate already. And she was only there because of the game and her boyfriend was a football player. So is this guy on the football team? Did he play? Because if he played, maybe. But there was also no like party being talked about for that day when it comes to Kim's story either. It was, they were visiting, it was parents' weekend, and they were like going out to dinners and taking their kids to go do other things, but they also had the game over there in Moscow. Nothing of Kim's story had anything to do with the birthday party that night or anything like that. So I don't know if that would have any connection to this guy at all.
Times. Partying. That's about it.
Yeah, probably.
Did you ever sit down and have any serious conversations with Ethan?
Mm-mm.
We did like as a pledge class, but never like
Nope.
specifically me and him. No.
Do you remember if he ever talked about his past or growing up or any of that?
Not really. I really didn't know much.
So he didn't ever really talk to Ethan? So this is just like a guy that was in the same frat, but they weren't really like, they were nothing but actual roommates, like classmates, really, it sounds like.
About it.
Yeah, it sounds like it might be.
Did you ever sit down and have any serious
Yeah, I know
conversations
it's giving
with
me
Ethan?
issues. I'm trying to.
We did like as a pledge class, but never like specifically me and him. No.
Do you remember if he ever talked about his past or growing up or any of that?
Well, thank you for the 5, Kim. I mean, Lori, sorry, Kim's on my mind now that we're talking about it. Thank you for the 5, Lori. I appreciate that. Oh, what else did I miss? And thank you for the 199, Maggie. 10 gifted memberships, Alf. I appreciate that. Thank you. Congratulations to those who got those.
Really, I really didn't know much about his past. I knew he'd send us pictures of him like boating and stuff when he was home. But that might have been because I believe they have.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like he knew him really well.
Did he have any peculiar personal habits?
So weird.
He liked to watch Ice Age like on repeat. I guess that's like about the most peculiar thing about the guy.
Did he have any unique hobbies or talents?
Is it
I don't
out?
really know if he did. I wouldn't say.
Is it out? Because I think that's the like the ones that I'm trying to get from them are Jack DeCour's 2 interviews, but Christy's Chaos was trying to get Showalter's. Are they out? Did she already get them? I haven't checked. I haven't gotten a notification about it. I'm anxious to hear those.
None that stuck out, I guess.
Anything significant in his past? Have you been like in a serious car wreck, or did he ever have any medical thing he overcame? Or
if he did, he didn't talk about it.
Okay. Did you ever talk about like ex-girlfriends, like when he was in high school?
No. I honestly didn't take him for the girlfriend type till Xana. But
yeah, the other guy said that too.
Or I guess the type to have a girlfriend. Remember that?
How would you characterize his relationships with other people?
I mean, he was just extremely kind, like the nicest person I'll ever meet. And he definitely always brightened my mood, that's for sure. Never a dull moment with the guy.
Have you ever gotten in trouble with the police?
I don't think so.
She FOIA'd the interview? Or she just talked about
personal habits? Did he sleep in? Did he get up early?
Slept in.
Neither.
For sure.
As far as I'm concerned, she doesn't FOIA stuff.
Where did he spend most of his time?
I know she did a video about him, though.
Before Xana, he would just be around the house with the boys, and then after Xana, he would always be hanging out with her. I think he spent like every single night with her.
Over here at 1122?
Yeah.
Had you been to his off-campus apartment?
No, I had not this semester. Actually, I didn't. I only hung out with him like maybe twice in passing this semester, really. Last semester.
Yeah, he really didn't talk to him much.
Seen him at parties, and that's about it, really.
Any significant events that occurred, not necessarily to Ethan, but to anybody, either within the house or just in this general area? Any break-ins, any crawlings, any odd people hanging around?
I don't think so. I didn't really hear about anything. So I'd say no.
You notice any recent changes?
Yeah, there's no interview out yet. I just went to go check Christy's page because she's the one who told us that we had the prices at first, but I guess a bunch of people were asking for them. I feel like there's no way that like Christy and the other person on TikTok I saw talking about like needing the same amount of money to pay for them at about the same time. I don't feel like those two were the only ones that asked for Jack Showalter's interviews. There's just like no way. But basically what had happened was that whoever also had their request in, somebody paid it first. So according to the post from 2 weeks ago, she's on the waiting list for Jack Showalter's interviews, meaning that she'll only have to pay a duplication fee for each one in order to get them. And I think that's probably going to mean it's going to be like maybe another 2.5 weeks or so, because it usually takes about a month for them to do the redactions. Let me see. Okay. Yeah. 13 days ago, which is 2 weeks ago, it said it should be ready soon. And there's a bunch of other ones. She's also trying to get Martha Smith, Sophia Whitehead, Zoe, Riley Moreland, Braden Jensen, which I think is the one that Lana had, but it was like really hard to hear. I still need to go in there and try to see if I can get something louder with that one. I know y'all can't see what I'm looking at because I don't want to switch the page over. It's annoying. But yeah, she's on the waiting list. But as for like another like an actual interview, it's not out yet. But Amber did do a video on Jack and Connor and a bunch of their information a couple days ago.
Is Ethan's behavior or attitude?
Again, I really didn't hang out with him this semester. So the time that I did see him, he seemed just like his old stuff. But last time I saw him before it happened was probably 3-4 weeks.
It doesn't seem like he really knew much about Ethan at all. I don't know why they're really... I know why they're talking to him, but he doesn't really seem to have a lot of information.
Did you go over to 1122 house and hang out and party over there sometimes?
More last year. I think I went over once at the beginning of this year.
Did you ever observe any problems over there? Any conflicts? Anybody getting thrown out? Any fights?
No, not really. I mean, it's pretty good. So it was like the one place where Delta and Sigma Chi's would actually hang out and each other.
The one place where Delts and Sigma Chi's could hang out.
If you had to name Ethan's 3 best friends, who would you say they were?
They always ask this question.
Xana. And I guess it'd probably be different now, but like last semester we had a Sigma Chi. They were really, really good friends.
Last name?
Oh. I mean, I can look. I actually don't know his last name. He didn't come back to school this semester. So he's down in Boise.
Is it?
Yes, Josh.
After John, give me a couple more names.
Oh,
just because Xana won't count.
Okay, that's fair. Good friends. Yeah, everybody's
Oh,
cool.
this is annoying.
Those would probably be the next 2 in line if the first 2 don't count.
Yeah, like they probably should be interviewing all of them, but like these redactions are annoying. Like it's hurting my ears, honestly.
So I'm gonna read this question, and it's gonna sound kind of formal, but actually the way it's written is pretty well written. So I'm just gonna read it. Inquire as to any instance where the victim ever discussed or displayed fear, concern, or discomfort about a particular person or situation.
I honestly don't. I can't think of any, really.
Was there anybody that Ethan didn't get along with or that he avoided?
Ethan got along with everyone. As far as like I said, I didn't really hang out with him that much this semester. So.
Did anybody, any other girl besides Xana express a romantic interest into him?
Not really that I noticed, you know. I mean, not more than like giving the eyes to him at a party or something. You know?
Okay.
To your knowledge, did he ever cheat on Xana?
No, not to my knowledge.
Did she ever cheat on him?
Not to my knowledge. No.
Let me go open that.
I know she stayed here during the summer. I saw her around below. So I don't know. I actually didn't even know if they're still dating over the summer.
Anything peculiar in the way Ethan interacted with strangers or people he met for the first time?
No. Like very outgoing. So definitely had a way of making people laugh.
Would this guy even know that answer though? He doesn't seem like he's ever really around him much.
Do you know if he had a job?
I don't think he did.
Do you know if he had a job in the summertime?
I remember him and they were like waiters maybe, but I can't remember. I believe it was open.
Yeah, during the summer.
Or I don't know where he was staying. But I remember him saying something like it was. Maybe that's what it was. Yeah.
These photos are taking forever to load.
Any issues with money? Did he ever need money or not have money or the other way around? Did he ever buy something that was very expensive that was unusual?
No. But I think.
I'll switch the screen for this. Look at that. Strawberry banana. And remember, Conrad in his interview said something about how Ethan had said something about trying the strawberry banana. And when he said that, I said, Mad Dog? Because I know there's like a MD 2020. I'm pretty sure that's what it stands for, is Mad Dog, but probably not. That's just what I've heard my whole life. It's been like 30 years since not 30, holy crap, it wasn't 7. But it's been like 20 years since I've even like smelled that shit. But I know there's a strawberry banana one. And I was like, ooh, MD. And then, but they were talking about Burnett's. And there it is right there. The strawberry banana. Interesting. Yeah, this guy doesn't seem to know a lot here. Something else I'll say real quick before we get started again. I'm going over here and looking because somebody said something about Lana paid for the Jack Showalter interviews. So I'm seeing if she posted anything about it anywhere, and I don't see her posting anything about paying for those. But I did see her post something about briefly interviewing Detective Blaker 3 days ago on, I'm guessing, one of her lives. All it says is, yesterday I briefly interviewed Detective Blaker, go to my show yesterday, and is posted from 2 days ago. But she didn't like take a clip out and post it, and there's like a live or something from like 3 days ago on the case, and I'm guessing that maybe that's what she's talking about. I don't know. So when I'm done with this, I'm going to go over there and see what she's talking about her actually speaking with Blaker or not, and see what was said, because it sounds like she talked to him. Somebody in the comments said, I was dying listening to you talk to him on the live yesterday or something. So I'm guessing she did. So we'll see what she has to say. And I pressed play, but it was rejected. Okay.
Was what I got from home. I never asked or anything, but observed.
Did he spend any time away from campus with any other groups of people? Take flying lessons, and was he a member of the club off campus?
I don't think he was in any clubs, no. The furthest he would get was probably in his house.
Okay. Did he have any classes at WSU, or all his classes here?
Not as far as I know. I think they're all here. Last year they were here, for sure.
Anything unusual about his cell phone use? Did he use any apps that were odd? Or?
I wouldn't know. I didn't look at his phone.
Yeah, okay. You wouldn't know those quite.
Do you play sports?
I get him asking like this guy questions, but he needs to be asking questions that make sense to his relationship.
Down at the Rat, but
what did he eat?
Just cooked in the apartment, or he would like go get food from McDonald's or something.
Why would a guy that barely knows him know his eating habits or his apps on his phone?
Did he have a car?
He just shared a car, yeah.
What was it?
That's a good question. Black car. I honestly couldn't tell you what kind of. I think maybe it was a Jeep. It was a nice car, though. I remember being in it a few times.
A black.
It's like a push start.
He's not talking about the other Jeep.
Okay, so these last questions are a little odd. When did you first hear?
Me and my roommates were sitting here, and they're AKLs, and so they have friends in the outhouse right next to it.
I can't do
And they were texting
subtitles.
saying, "Oh, there's like an unconscious person. Police are here." And then we started hearing that somebody died, and so I called my buddy, some guy's like my best friend from there, and terrible, bad last name.
He's your best friend from there, but you don't know his last name? What?
Okay.
I called him and I was like, "Hey, anything's going on?" He died. And then,
when you finally found out that all 4 of them had been murdered, had been stabbed to death, what was your thought about how that had happened and who might have wanted to have done that to them?
I don't know, I had zero thought of who it could be. Like, it just did not make sense at all to me.
When you think about it now, do you think that this came from within the Greek community or the college community, or do you think this was someone from the outside?
I really don't know. I mean, my first assumption would be like, and I didn't know the girls at all really, like maybe an ex-boyfriend, one of them. But, so maybe in the Greek community, I guess. I just really don't know. All I know is that I would put my life on it that Ethan was not targeted. Like, that kid was the nicest guy you'll ever meet.
You just said you barely knew him. I mean, that's what everybody else is saying too, but like, you barely knew the guy.
Is there anything that you would like us to know about Ethan that I haven't already asked?
No, not really, I guess. He liked to party, I guess, but he doesn't.
Any issues over there with drugs?
Not as far as I know. But I remember, I mean, they definitely liked to party. Like, I had seen them multiple times.
Okay.
Very, very intoxicated on what I don't know, but definitely big partiers. Like,
very, very intoxicated on what I don't know. Is that what he said?
About Ethan that I haven't already asked.
No, not really, I guess. He liked to party, I guess, but he doesn't.
Any issues over there with drugs?
Not as far as I know. But I remember, I mean, they definitely liked to party. Like, I had seen them multiple times.
Okay.
Very, very intoxicated on what I don't know, but definitely big partiers. And that's speaking of both Xana and Ethan. Not sure what the other people say.
So you've probably seen the release of the vehicle description that we're interested in.
The white launcher.
Yeah. Do you know anybody who drives a car like that? You seen a car like that drive around up here at all?
None that comes to memory.
I mean, he also hadn't been living there. Like, he'd gotten kicked out. This guy already didn't really know him, and then he wasn't living with him either.
Have you ever seen anyone with a knife that looks like this?
See?
No.
That's better verbiage, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Distinctive leather-wrapped handles.
He's still going with the handle. He's still going with the handle. I showed you guys how many different kinds there are. And if you go and even look up like the different kinds that come with that kind of knife sheath, there's several different versions of that handle just for that kind of knife sheath design. Okay. They really going with this handle thing. They really going with this handle thing.
Have you ever seen anyone with a knife that looks like this?
Yeah. Very specific. I put that for you in today.
Distinctive leather-wrapped handles.
I have not. No.
That's my problem.
And you said you didn't attend the Sigma Chi party that was here the night before?
No, it was my girlfriend's roommate's 21st. So I was over at the clubs in Pullman with him, her and her family.
Did he say girlfriends? What? One more time. Girlfriends, roommates.
And you said you didn't attend the Sigma Chi party that was here the night before?
No, it was my girlfriend's roommate's 21st. So I was over at the clubs in Pullman with him, her and her family.
Did you come back here for the night?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's the problem. This is before, and that's another thing. And I should have put this in my video, and I didn't think about it. I really did not freaking think about it, and I should have. This is months before they bought the knife. This was before they had Bryan Kohberger's name. This was like the 12th or 13th, somewhere along those lines. This was within the week leading up to the 19th when MPD got the phone call from the FBI. This is a few days after Othram was told to ixnay their bullshit and the FBI started taking over the IGG, but this was before anything with Bryan Kohberger. They would not have had anything from Amazon. And according to like the reports, it was more like closer to, I want to say like, and I could be wrong, but the grand jury happened in May, and I swear those damn like reports about purchasing the like same order or like in June, like after the grand jury. I feel like in my brain, that's how I remember the reports. But that's also why I plan on going back over everything like one report at a time, or at least lumping the subjects together so that we can get all the information after doing our freaking hours and hours and hours of original read-throughs. It's time to go back in and like clarify every damn thing. There's been so much freaking information. So no, this is before this. And like I said, that's my bad. I should have put it in the clip that I posted this morning. But no, this was way before. This is before Bryan's name. This is before anything was bought off of Amazon. So there's nothing that they should be showing them in way of something specific to be talking about that damn leather wrapping on the handle every single time they talk about it. See what I mean? That's why I FOIA'd it. And they're asking for an extension, which they always do for some freaking reason. They literally have always done that. Like before they even can answer me anything else, they're instantly asking for an extension. So we'll see what they send, if anything. But that's why I have the problem. That's how, okay, see, that's how I remember it. That it was after the grand jury, and they're talking about like going into the back of isn't it like Gilbertson? He goes and he meets up with Payne where they're keeping Kohberger's car, and there's something about the trunk, and there's like the supplements and stuff back there. Like that's like the conversation about the knife sheath and the copy purchase or some shit. Which again, man, it's been like we're 2 months away, like 2 months away pretty much from like a year, and they still haven't produced us a damn Amazon receipt. I guess I need to FOIA that. Because I really, I figured by now that somebody would have FOIA'd it and had it out there. And I guess if anybody is, I don't know if people come out and tell you guys when their stuff gets denied. I don't know how other people handle their FOIA requests. I don't know if they're as upfront and clear with things like I am, where I show you my requests and my denials and my arguments and my emails back and forth. I don't know how other people do things. So I don't know if anybody else has asked for the Amazon thing and it's gotten denied and just hasn't said a word about it. But I guess maybe that's one I should file. I've never thought to. I really thought it would be like court document paperwork. I also wonder if I do that, if they'll deny it for attorney work product, because they've done that to me before too. Okay, well, I guess it's just on the list. I'm just going to try. The only thing I can do is try. I'm going to do it with MPD. There's no reason for me to ask ISP for it first. I've only been doing that with stuff that we're getting from their reports first to validate in their responses that they're telling me, doubling down on the fact it's with MPD. I guess I'll file that one when we get off this live. Nope.
Anything else we haven't talked about?
No. Can't think of anything.
Who are your roommates? How do you spell?
His last name.
Spell that for me.
Can look. Maybe he has it on his Snapchat.
Is it on that composite?
Oh, yeah, probably.
What did he say? Something about Snapchat? What are you talking about? Put both sides in my face.
Who are your roommates? How do you spell?
His last name.
Spell that for me.
Can look. Maybe he has it on his Snapchat.
Is it on that composite?
Oh, yeah, probably.
What are they talking about?
Oh, this is an old one. This is
Right, that's what it sounds like.
Together last year.
Okay.
Is that what that is? That's why I'm confused, because I'm like, you're talking about a roommate, and now you're like trying to find information. So this guy is basically telling us that he doesn't even really know his freaking roommate's full name. At this point, whoever he's been a roommate with, even if it is just for this semester, it's been the whole freaking semester. It's been months. Okay. Yeah, that's a sketch, right? Isn't a composite a sketch in this world?
Who are your roommates? How do you spell?
His last name.
Spell that for me.
Can look. Maybe he has it on his Snapchat.
Is it on that composite?
Oh, yeah, probably.
Okay, maybe it is just a spelling.
Oh, this is an old
It
one.
must be
This is
like a
2020. We both
basic
rushed together last year.
Okay. You had a taxi to leave the oven on.
Yeah. I left it on all last night, so they got pissed. That's on his profile. It says that he built it.
How do you pronounce it? Ollie?
You could ask him here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. How do I spell your last name?
I was trying to say
Did he just say, how do I spell your last name? Is there somebody else in the room with him? What did he call him?
You had a taxi to leave the oven on.
Yeah. I left it on all last night, so they got pissed. That's on his profile. It says that he built it.
How do you pronounce it?
Confused about what they're
Ollie?
talking about.
You could ask him here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. How do I spell your last name?
I was trying to
He is
say
in the room. He is. The other guy is there. He just walked in. Oh my gosh. Wow.
And my actual first name, like the way it's actually spelled, is like said.
Okay.
That's not, you should know that.
I know. My bad. I just have it like my phone is SA. I guess I'm used to it.
What's
my bad, dog?
What's your other roommate's name?
Loon.
Okay.
Any other roommates?
Nah, I'm supposed to.
Okay. Do you know? Hey, while you're here,
Yeah.
did you know any of the people at the 1122 house?
I knew Ethan and Xana. Not well though.
Like well enough that you like know background information about Ethan? Like maybe talk about like where he grew up and
Not really.
problems with people or anything?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's
Sam,
I
out
knew
there.
less than what I did, and I like barely spoke to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you see any odd people in the area or anything that made you suspicious? Anybody hanging around that shouldn't be or seen out of place?
No.
Any girls you know that have complained about people following them or stalking them or anything like that?
No.
I heard a rumor that they're one of the other two girls had a stalker.
I heard Kaylee. You told me that Kaylee might have had a stalker.
That's what I heard, but that's also like
Yeah, we ran that one down already. Okay. Anything else?
I think that's about it.
All right. I'm going to stop the interview at 2:13.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, for like these ones up here are at the frat, and then these two, like the ones we've already listened to, Colby and Conrad. I'm pretty sure those were at MPD. There's one from somebody's apartment, and then there's another one, looks like the actual Idaho State Police lab. Yeah, he didn't even barely know him. He barely knew him at all. Definitely not enough to like know his freaking eating habits or what apps he used on his phone. Like, that's a wild thing to ask someone who like literally doesn't even know him. Like asking his brothers that, or Maisie that, his parents that, people that were actually with him, even Hunter Johnson, and then like asking them that maybe, but not no random. That's just crazy. But yeah, there wasn't really anything in this one at all. Other than the fact that the guy really just didn't really know him much. It's like they were just more acquaintances. They were sharing the same space. They almost like they were furniture to each other. Like, if Ethan was asked about that guy, I can pretty much bet you it would sound the same. Like, they don't sound like they was like any connection at all. Very just passing paths is what it sounds like. Very just passing paths. Okay, guys, it's been less than an hour. It's been 50 minutes. That was it for that interview. Let me see if anything populated. I did post earlier in the community tab that they want to, for some reason, and I don't know for what, but they want to amend Kohberger's restitution. And I just find the whole thing is just so dumb. Like, if he's not allowed to do anything to make any money, then it's just a balance. And it's not like it's going to affect him. He's going to be in there unless something freaking happens for the rest of his freaking life. He doesn't need a credit score. He's never going to have a job to pay them anything. And they already amended the damn thing before. They amended it before for the earns, which, again, he'd already agreed to pay for all of the funeral expenses and things like that when the plea agreement happened. The funeral expenses are supposed to include the cremation services and urn, whatever the casket costs, like literally everything when it comes to that situation. And they decided at the very end of everything to like separate the ashes out and pay for these new urns. And it's not like they didn't already have the money for it. They had like the GoFundMe money and all this other money to handle that situation. But they basically had them put that additional money on the restitution for Kohberger, which I was like, but isn't that funeral expenses? And people got really mad about it, acting like he was trying to like fight it. But that wasn't the case. She was literally like, he's already agreed to pay the funeral expenses. The funeral expenses, like when you cremate, an urn is included in that situation. And that was already agreed to, and it was already in the previous amount. So this is like not supposed to happen. Obviously, it happened anyway. But again, I just find it so pointless because when are they ever going to get a dime? Like, there's no way that this is literally anything other than just something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just something to hold there to make it just like look really bad, which it is really bad. Like, don't take anything away from that. This whole situation is really, really bad. But whenever you have already an amount of $305,000 hanging over your head and you're never going to be able to go make a penny outside of those walls or like anywhere ever, like, what is the point of all of it? Like, what I just find like it's irrelevant. I don't understand. I just don't understand. So let me show you what they've posted so far, because it's literally just right here on the case summary. There's no documents that have released, and it's been a hot minute. It's been a few days. Now, granted, we had the weekend and it was Easter, so maybe tomorrow, maybe we'll see these. I don't know. They let us see the other restitution paperwork, so I don't know. But the original motion for them to amend the restitution was on 3/19 of 2026. That was weeks ago. So there was another one the next day, and then a state's request for this decision without a hearing, and then the defendant's response to the amended restitution. I don't know what it's for. Does it keep him from having commissary? I don't know. I know that they had made a comment before about how somebody had put some thousands. I can't remember the exact amount, but like there was some thousands put on his books for him to like have stuff in there. And I don't think that they said that they could. I don't know. I don't know the rule for that. I just find it crazy. I just don't know. I mean, I don't know. Unless they are getting money from anything that he gets money wise, he's never going to be able to pay back $300,000. Especially if it's like a small percent of commissary. It's never going to happen. And I honestly wouldn't want a damn dime from somebody who murdered my child. What would I want that blood money for? Like, if I really sat there and thought that this person was guilty, why would I want your freaking blood money? You can keep your little pennies, biatch. That's how I would feel. Like, I wouldn't even want this. You know? Like, it would just make me feel icky. Like, this wouldn't do it. No, I know that you have to buy your own. Like, I get that. But when they were talking about the funeral expenses and how much everything was going to cost, like, they were just under the assumption that it was going to be covering everything that they wanted to do with the services, whatever memorial service, whatever funeral service they were doing. They were pretty much under the impression it was going to be completely in there. So I don't know. I don't know what that's all about. I don't know. It books in my mind is commissary. So I don't know. I don't think they can either. I have to go back and look at the thing and see. I just don't see what the point of it is. Like, what's he going to do? I don't know. I just wouldn't want it. If it was me, I wouldn't want it. I wouldn't want it. I wouldn't even want to talk about it. Like, how is that conversation even a conversation you really want to have? Like, it's like even if I was in their shoes and I really thought that Kohberger was guilty, like, the WSU lawsuit is one thing. Like, I can see, like, it being in their shoes, that being one thing, but there's just no way. Like, this is another level, in my opinion. Especially if you really, like, if there is a way for you to get money from it. I don't know. It just feels weird, bro. It just feels really weird. It just feels really strange. The book doesn't release until the 28th. And it said I should have it on the 29th. And I'm trying to figure out a way to do, like, a reading type thing. I don't know, there's just rules. There's rules, and I don't want to have, like, strikes and stuff. So I can't, like, sit here and just read the whole thing straight through. So I'm going to have to just do it in, like, segments, which is fine, because I feel like if we do it that way, like, if we do it with just, like, the information that this guy is talking about, and I just, like, kind of take my time with it, then that means that I have time after reading, like, a section to go in and pull the court documents, pull the evidence, pull the police reports, pull the body cam, pull whatever is being used in the book, so that we have visuals of the stuff that we're talking about. But yeah, the 29th is when it says I should get it. Now, again, the 28th Kindle and audio book will be available because it's, like, obviously digital instant releases. So yeah, if y'all ordered it that way, then y'all will have it that day. So yeah, we're waiting. We are waiting. I'm anxious to see what it says, because this guy is somebody who has a pretty decent reputation, like Cyray does, you know, so it'll be interesting. I really am wondering if there's going to be some information about Cyray in here. And I, again, just don't really quite understand how Cyray has not been able to come out and say anything. I guess because the documents and stuff still aren't out. I cannot believe how long it's been. I cannot believe how long it's been. And no one's saying anything about anything. It's so crazy. All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here now. I got to go deep clean this kitchen before these weird people come into my house tomorrow. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for being in here with me and coming in here late to watch this. I promise tomorrow's will not be this late. I really super promise it will not be. It'll be somewhere between 6:45 and 7:45. Probably more like 6:45, maybe 7:15, but it won't be any later than. 7:45. And let me see how long that one is for tomorrow. Oh, it's only 30 minutes. We're good. We're good. I'm going to go see what Truth and Transparency said to Blaker. It sounds like she was calling about it being a conflict of interest. The frat guy talking to the frat guys. I mean, I agree, but then like I sat back and I was like, maybe they did that on purpose, which I still feel like it's a conflict of interest. And even if there was like a good way to work it, I still feel like they probably should have been more careful with that. Because I feel like maybe they wanted them to feel comfortable, feel like they were talking to one of their own, you know what I mean? But that's like kind of manipulative. So I could see where the conflict of interest question comes in, because I definitely thought the exact same thing. But they're allowed to play all kinds of dumbass games with you, bro. They really are allowed to just play all kinds of dumbass games with you. It's disgusting. Like, you get in trouble for lying to them, but they can lie to you all day long to get to where they want to be. And it's perfectly legal. System sucks. System sucks so much. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for the super stickers and the super chats and the gifted memberships. Thank you so much. And congratulations to those who got those. I'm going to jump off of here. Y'all have a super great night. Try to get some sleep. I will see you guys tomorrow. And I will probably go live earlier tomorrow because it's Tuesday. Nancy Guthrie case. We're going to talk about that one for probably the same amount of time, less than an hour or so, because Savannah Guthrie put out a really interesting, it's religious, and I won't go on my spiel tomorrow about anything. We're just going to listen. I'll just listen. I've already listened to most of it, but we'll just listen to it because it's interesting. But also the exact same day that she went back to the Today Show, which was this morning, her very first episode, TMZ apparently got another ransom note, and they're claiming it's from one of the original people that was messaging them before. I mean, I don't know why they don't just show us the damn thing. It's really annoying. But we're going to talk about it because it's the only thing with that case there is to talk about. And I'd like to continue to talk about that case because that case is wild to me. That case is wild to me. So we're going to follow the college people and we're going to follow the old lady because what the hell is happening? All right, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. So much crazy stuff. So much crazy stuff. Okay, let me roll this out. Please do not forget to leave a like on your way out and subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed already. All right, you guys. See y'all.